Pásame la llave.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Harold Gonzalez gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Now into the box, Willie Castro. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we are underway at the Beltway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Francisco Lindor will be next. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. First at-bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Yeah, and last time out, multi-homer game. He's as dangerous as they come right now.
Yeah, this is a guy you really need to pitch with caution, and usually when he hits them, he starts to hit them in bunches. Be really careful throwing this guy anything in the middle part of the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No one out with a runner at second. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Fouled off. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alec.
That brings up Alec Bohm. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-1. This is flared out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
And he takes ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
So next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Grounded to short. And that's through, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Joaquin Diaz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bohm at second. Stanton is over at first with one away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only one out. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. JT Realmuto is on deck. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Ready on 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Max Scherzer comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box now, Zach Plesac, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it 5-0. Zach Plesac starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that's up there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Castro will be there to put it away for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Now to the plate, Luis Garcia, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And now the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Dias is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So now to the plate, Juan Soto. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not only does this guy hit for high average, D-Row, he can also get on base in the top 3 in the league in on-base percentage.
Yeah, he's an aggressive at-bat, Dan. You got to work to get this guy out. He's a pitcher's nightmare. Not always looking to drive the ball out of the ballpark. He's got one of the best eyes in the business, and it shows in his batting average.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Second inning set to go, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Willie Castro.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
No one on with one down. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Scherzer offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled off. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Bases are empty, one man out. Just hung in there on that one. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 56 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem, yeah.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And now the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder, Leore Garcia.
Standing in now, Leore Garcia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 38 ABs. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Guerrero at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for Washington. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready now is Joaquin Diaz. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Dias drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Scherzer into the windup and delivers. Strike taken up in the zone. To 2-2 now. Fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. JT Realmuto waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Guerrero is under it. 2 down. Stepping in next, JT Realmuto. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 4 for 14. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone.
Keep working today. That's my will come one day. Don't worry. You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That's my.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now it'll be Max Scherzer. Here's the first pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
To the plate now, Julian Chavez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Weak roller right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 3 in our nation's capital. It's now